Alrighty, folks. What in the hell is going on in crypto? Never a dull day, as Pancake Bunny said in a tweet at like 0 dark 30 in the morning. As you recall, if you've watched any of my previous videos. All right, folks, we have to do something about this 72% um, situation. I certainly do not want to get liquidated, and I don't like the fact that that bar is orange, and this is why you have to watch your bag every single day. Um, and I am not joking. This is exactly why I vaulted. I put Vi or tethered, if is the common technique that people understand from the Ethereum world. Is I tethered a small portion of my bag. Probably should have tethered more. But this is a make a great entry point for new people looking to get their shit pulled from them. You know, if that's the name of the game, I don't know. But I'm gonna fix some of the problem here. I think I'm gamed up a solution. I am gonna take about $33. And of course, I always get blown up when I'm on live, folks. That's just how it is. I'm going to take $33 of my Binance coin or my Vi and swap it for BNB and then pay back that $33. And then I'll probably take just a little bit extra to bump this number down. And then whatever I do come on, and then I should probably add a little more to the supply just to get this number back down nice and low. And then I won't have a borrow balance on the Binance coin side at the very least. We'll see how it goes when I do the Binance swap. So let's go ahead and pull out. Let's pull out 75 maybe. Let's see. 'Cause this is, after all, was an insurance policy to peg some of my bag back to the US dollar to avoid exactly what happened today. So now what I need to do is I need to go to the vault and I need to withdraw. Let's do like 70. We'll do 80 for fees and shit. So we're going to pull 80 out. And I don't have the gas funky because we're not doing shit coins. Alright. Click, click. And we do that. And if we can get that transaction to go through, that will then, I'm assuming, throw some Vi in my wallet. And then I'm going to pop a new pancake swap in the meantime. And then we're going to say Vi back to BNB, since our BNB value is quite low at the moment. This should be a pretty good trade. All right, that is not too terrible of a deal, I don't think. So what we're doing, just so that everybody that may not have seen what I did, is I pulled out. I had staked prior, and so I had converted some of my bag to Vi. That then pegged me to the U.S. dollar, or as close as Vi gets it to the U.S. dollar. Which, if we do pull up the chart, you can see when I did stake the other day, it was like 89 cents. Bam. I remember my staking price being like 89 cents. And so I'm making a benefit there, and then I'm also making a benefit by the fact that BNB is way down too, I believe. Again, someone please correct me if I'm incorrect here, but now that I can get more BNB for my USD, since I was pegged to the USD, than I would have up there. So hey, that makes perfect sense in my mind. And now what I need to do is, then now that I have Oh, I don't want to vote. There we go. Now that I have the extra BNB in my wallet, and you can see I should now have more than that. Idiots, come on. I'm hoping. Oh, you know what? It may not show up as BNB yet because I haven't swapped it. Yeah, I don't even have Vi in there yet. So I don't. Did I swap it? Yeah, I didn't click the swap. I got squirreled. Um, wow, look at this complex transaction it's trying to do here to get me the best price. And oh, look at I was trading shit coins. You don't want to do that, folks. So let's lower that sucker down, and then what we'll do is we do the old swap trick here. Bam, bam, get me. Yeah, there we go. And we don't get front run on that non shitcoin slippage, folks. You gotta watch for that. Gotta watch for that if you trade shitcoins. So yeah, now I'm gonna get a pretty good return there, back to a higher amount of BNB because of the value. This makes perfect sense to me. Of course, there's an issue estimating the gas. So what you do here is you do the change it trick and you try it again. Alright, so then you go to 1% slippage. Take the new price. There we go. Alright, now we swap into the BNB situation. Boom, and that transaction went through, folks. So we had to deal with a tiny bit extra slippage than 0.5, which is fine. So now that I have a little bit more back pegged to the BNB, I can then go back to yield swaps page and say, hey, I no longer want to borrow this from you. Repay the borrow, and then give them their pittance tax. And so then we'll click and repay the borrow. So now I'm off of that hook, and I paid it back basically with money that I locked into their stablecoin. Is how that I see that I did that. So I think I made out pretty fucking good, if you ask me. So now um, I can come back here and repay some of the Vi I owe. But the Vi is not here. I need to either, I should have, if I was going to repay some of the Vi here, that's okay, that's a learning thing, is I swapped all of the Vi back for B&B when I could have left maybe a little bit to pay down that side. But let's now go look at the new version of this, because if Vi can still stay stable, I should be able to just keep stay. Oh yeah, see, we're now green, folks. I will leave it alone now. So what that did for me was I was able to take that 0.15 BNB loan at a higher rate, at a much higher rate than it was now, and then get a few extra days, a week or whatever it was, not quite a week worth of APRs or APYs or some sort of random number generation there of staking, because I supplied some of that, but what I did borrow I then supplied to them. But when I paid it back, I converted the BNB at the lower rate from the Vi, from the US pegged side. So I paid them back with BNB that is now worth less. So I think I made out great in that case. I don't really know for certain, but it seems, and in my brain and what I am able to deduce out of this crazy game we call crypto, or called DeFi crypto, um, it will, it is never underestimating things. And, it's just a crazy game. I can't explain it. It is a random little sort of Wild West that has been thrown upon us with the decentralized methods, I still keep getting blown up. All right, folks, I just wanted to bring you along and think through the process that I had to come up with to make sure that that green or that orange bar went back green. And as far as I can guess it, I think I did the right thing. Again, if we hit the bottom, if we're at the bottom, or maybe if we're not at the bottom, I still got a pretty good deal to get out of it because we had such a cliff there because I bought up here. I took the, you know, whatever the exchange rate for BNB and Vi was up there. So however that worked out down here, this has to have been a better deal to repay that, I guess. I'm just guessing, folks. I'm just guessing. Um, Bunny seems to be kind of unstable at the moment with the rest of the market, but I'm still holding Bunny. I do have some Equalizer, which is now back below pre-sale. Um, I think I briefly brought up Equalizer. Um, Again, not financial advice, but these guys seem to have a real project behind themselves. Whether or not they are or not, I don't know. Um, Another token that got rugged real bad or got flash loaned real bad was bogged, and I got to turn off my scanner there. That was rugged real bad, was bogged, but do not trade this existing bog contract D7B. Do not trade it. They've used basically the same tactic that the alleged Black Hatter did. They use that same tactic to get the rest of the liquidity out, and are allegedly putting all of the liquidity that they were able to recover into a new contract. Allegedly. So yeah, don't trade this contract here, folks. And with that, I am going to get out of here and figure out why I keep getting blown up on the old smart tether. And hold on to your bags. Keep an eye on them every single day. Uh, I recommend, just a last little parting thought. I recommend joining the Telegram group and then do not enable notifications on your phone, but just join it on the app on your computer and just stay in there. And then once a day, just kind of scroll back and read any new pinned messages for any token that you plan on investing in. Because shit can change in a moment's notice, and in this world apparently. And if you go to bed thinking you're in profit, thinking, "Oh, I'm going to let things ride," and wake up and go, "Holy shit," maybe you could have went before you went to bed. Take a look at that TG or some other resource that we may have to build, and that's what I'm looking to do, folks. Is I'm hoping we can build something collectively and then launch it and learn from, of course, everything else in the community, but uh, but launch something to kind of help things out, and that's what I keep striving to do is to share what I'm learning, and ultimately, as I learn things, I can help and give back and try to make things a little bit less crazy out there and call out the scammers who they are, and as quickly as we can get new information disseminated to people that may not be directly plugged into things like on Bogged, they should be a big ass warning. Do not trade this contract, but you know, because they did it for Bunny, why don't they do it for Bogged? The team has announced they got rug. They got contracted. So all right, folks, I keep getting blown up over there. I need to make sure that is not something I need to take care of. But hey, Bantu Viking, yes, it is very scary times out there. Um, you may want to stick to a couple tokens that you were very behind, and or like I did, tether up some of your money with either Vi or USDT on the Binance side. I believe you can do that too. and just kind of ride out, or it's kind of too late now, but that's why when I posted my last couple videos that I was taking part of my bag and staking it, because there just was too much FUD out there. Uh, the Chinese and, and I almost said him, but the Chinese and the U.S. government folks were fudding at the same time, and crypto has been going up way too quickly, way too much, and was too much of a bull run to not be fudded down by the masters out there that think they control things. Yeah, they can scare some people, but there's, I think, too much community around this. Too many people with have discovered this, and it's just a matter of time, folks, before we kind of rebound, I think. So yeah, stick to those handful of coins and tokens that you believe in, and or just like anything else, start working with others and start contemplating ways that you can help out, and start the process, and maybe launch your own, because that's what this community is about. But you got to do good. We got to be positive, and I need to figure out why I keep losing my voice when I talk this much, folks. I used to be on the radio and talk all the time, but not as of late. So, with that, folks, hold on to your bags, and I will catch you in that next video.